everybody, Bugsy here. Well, Bugsy, no name. If you're wondering, the Bugsy Council is doing their thing. Story stuff. So usually, I'm trying to come on here a lot more to talk to you guys. So that there's the Bugsy Council, and then there's the guy who basically makes the channel talking to you. Because some people really believe some people really believe a lot when it comes to the Bugsy Council, or they think, or literally got a character that I'm schizophrenic and shit. When someone does a character, they get applauded for it. But when I do it, nah, people are just saying I'm crazy. It's just like, what makes them different from me? Just because I don't show my face? Jesus, I'm gonna start getting in costume and shit and doing various things, but it's I don't really emote in my face a lot. It's always been my voice, so I'm a little bit nervous about what I'm about to do. If I come across any kind of way, I'm sorry if I don't. It's something new for me, fake, just literal acting on my part, and I'm a little bit nervous on that front, but I hope I do better. I hope I do better with this. I haven't really shown my face in a while, so I'm a little bit on the nervous side. But hey, what's really great about just doing what I do every day for a living? It's fun. It's fun. It's fun to do what I do. And I'm trying to get my website up and running so I can literally sustain myself, Which I feel is important, because I really want to do this. I really want to do this, and it's something I've always wanted to do. And now with my website, I have an avenue to, get money and stuff, and I will be opening a Patreon pretty soon to fund some of my other ventures that I want to get done. And trust me, I ain't gonna do no NFT shit. No, guys, the NFT bug never bit me. I was like, you guys are dumb. No, I'm not doing that. So, no NFTs in the Bugsy Council. That ain't happening. And if any motherfucker does it without my permission, I'm gonna I'll fucking cut your nuts off. Just saying that, I will literally come beat you down. You don't want that. Another thing, I just feel like whenever I do Sonic stuff, it's just everybody knows me for that. And I know my videos are very specific when I'm doing when I'm doing Sonic related stuff, but it's always so annoying because people just think I'm the dude that created Sonic, Archie Sonic Online, when I'm the guy who just reviews it. And it really pisses me off sometimes when I'm on Reddit, when I used to be on Reddit, and everybody would be like, "Are you the guy who made Sega Channel Revival?" No, I'm the guy who freaking reviews it. Because I hated that, because Billy Time is the guy who made it, and it really made me mad that people were thinking that I did it. What sense does it make for me to say that this is a review and I'm the one that made it? That means, because that means I already know the ins and outs of what I'm talking about. You don't get that kind of perspective from me. You get the perspective of a creator, and that I would probably call it a showcase. But these these people who watch me sometimes, I don't really understand it, you know? They literally just be thinking, oh, did you create this? One dude was like, could you make this? Hurry, hurry. I'm just like, and to that person, I was like, I ain't even the guy who makes this. I'm the guy who reviews it. They're like, I think I embarrassed that dude because his comment just like left. And I just hate that, guys, because it's like these people don't look at my. It just pretty much shows that some of them don't really even look at my videos. Like they don't look at the title. They don't look at the description. They just sit there and go, "Did you make this?" And I'm like, "No. What the fuck?" It's like, dude. You know, my friend, Natural Hungry says that people think of me like some sort of algorithm that just gives them what they want, and they don't stick around for the actual stuff I actually do because it's not really something that it's not up to their taste. It's like, yeah, I kind of feel that because it's like when I do something I want to do, no one wants to watch, but when I do Sonic stuff. When I do specific Sonic stuff, everybody wants to look at that. Like, no one ever wants to just look at some of the other stuff I'm working on, like the other fan stuff I'm working on. The ones that are the stuff that's coming out, like Professor What, because they're gonna be like, no, we need more Sonic, and I just really don't want like rabid Sonic fans who don't even watch my other Sonic content. Because there's going to be more Sonic content coming out this year that's not going to be really Archie Sonic Online, but I'll still do it because I actually love doing it. Even if people don't really comment on even though people don't really comment on like me specifically, but I did get but someone did type good job, and I was like, oh, thank you. No one does that. They just be like, no. They'll talk about the arc, which I do like. But they usually just, some people just usually be out here thinking I created some shit. Or, here's another thing. While I was on the Sega Genesis Reddit, one dude's like, who makes this? Explain. What is this? I said, I do, I said it in the video. This is MUVR. This is the last thing of Second Channel Revival. Like, I said all this, and this person, I don't know, just sat there and was like, I still don't know what you're saying. Please say it even more clear. It's like, do I have to beat people over the head with anything? Do I gotta like talk like I'm in fucking Blue's Clues? Like, hey everybody, I'm Bugsy. And you know what? This is Sega Channel Revival. I'm doing this on freaking MUVR. What am I gotta do? What am I gotta do to just say to make my points clear? Some people be like, your mic quality is bad. Well, I'm doing this with a gaming PC that has a fan that goes off. What do you expect me to do? I tried fixing it, That's why sometimes you'll hear a fan go off, and sometimes I gotta like up my mic gain a little bit so people can hear me. But it really does piss me off when I'm actually trying, and some people just want to be dicks about it. Like, this one dude just said like my pickup is bad. I'm like, but I saw that dude, and his like freaking mic quality is worse than mine because I could barely hear the man. Like, there's no enthusiasm when he talks. When I'm in character, you hear my enthusiasm, and I do get a little cartoony with the others. When I'm doing Megalo or Overlord, you get like that pickup, that zip, and sometimes it's just a little bit sometimes it can be a little bit hard, over the like fan of my freaking laptop, and I'm trying to look into ways to do it without like totally like letting this fan just go. You know, it's one of the things that I do. I'm grateful to Double Zeta Breaker for just letting my characters just be in his stuff. I'm really grateful for that. I'm grateful that I'm a part of that. And, it gives me something to do, and it like literally gets the old creative juices flowing to the point where I can just like, oh, if I want to put like if I want to put the professor in there, I can. If I want to put if I want to put my other characters in there to kind of help out, I can. You know, and it's just like I love doing that. It's fun. And then with my website right now, I'm just kind of getting ready for the next batch of content I'm gonna put down there, and I'm just like really excited because YouTube is restrictive, but my website I can do whatever the fuck I want there, and it's just so freeing. It used to be where YouTube you can do whatever the fuck you want within reason, but like nowadays, YouTube comes down at you hard just for saying fuck. Or just, fucking, apocalypse stuff, because it wasn't just PewDiePie. There were actual, like, beheading videos that YouTube had to freaking take away. So it's not just PewDiePie, it was that too. It's like, and the apocalypse just kind of sucks because YouTube doesn't really care about the guys who were here longer and could benefit from the monetization, or the people who are their genuine selves. And, are their genuine selves, but some of them gotta water themselves down just to meet YouTube standards. And with my website, I don't feel like I got to. I can do whatever I want, say whatever I want, and be okay with the fact that, like, and trust me, I ain't gotta say anything racist or political, no. But I get to say what I want without fear of, like, getting demonetized, because, like, they have their own monetization system. I don't have to fucking jump through hoops just to get to that. And I'm thinking of putting, like, a $1 or, like, $10 paywall. I don't know which seems like it'd be too much, because $10 per video just sounds kind of, like, wrong. I'm just kind of thinking what I want to do. Not like I want to run like ads or something. Like, I don't want to run like mid-roll ads on my shit. I may have to at some point, but I want it to be ads that like everybody uses. I don't want no random like fucking ads. You know what YouTube used to have? They used to have these freaking ads that are like, I can teach you one secret to make every girl love you. And I just, like, I don't know why those ads were there. We get mobile ads or those stupid shits. And it's like, oh my god, why? And the ads are just mobile ads. Hey, let's look at this Instacart mobile ad and all this other stuff. There's some ads that are actually good. Some mobile ads are actually good, but there are some that are just so... What's the word I'm looking for? Just kind of fucked up to an extent in some areas, and like page review gets like a bunch of ads. I'm like, ugh. And some Christian college keeps coming up on my like ad thing. Like, dude, I'm just trying to, like, dude, that don't even apply to me. Like, dude, just let me like get like target some ads that I actually want to see. Like, I don't know, like something video games or like computers, like actual gaming computer shit that I'd probably want. Yeah, I don't know, just something that just feels more applied to me, you know? I really would like it if YouTube would just give us like some sort of fucking rating system. You know? Because people have been saying that one for years, and like no one in their right, no one just like YouTube just won't do it. Another reason why I had the website. Well, the main reason I had the website is because I was just so tired of like YouTube letting motherfuckers pretend to be other pretend to be other companies and taking down my shit because I had like this poster of the movie poster of Steven Universe the movie while I talk about a headcanon fan fiction thing that I did. And this motherfucker wasn't even really a Warner Brothers employee. This dude was called Bend Over K. So it's just a motherfucker that probably saw me talk about Steven Universe and my headcanon was like, you know what? I'm taking this motherfucker down. And I'm just like, and you know, and YouTube just let that happen. And that's why I've been always so kind of like just been on my website if I really want to do something fan related. You know? I may even doing more stuff with the Bugsy console over there because at some point I'm going to have to migrate all my shit over there. Because I'm going to say something or do something that YouTube isn't going to like and they're going to be like, no, we take you down. You know? This one dude, what was his name? It was Blake something. And he was this like, you know, we're like business owners of YouTube and stuff like that. And like, PewDiePie is not going, like, just because they got PewDiePie doesn't mean they're going to get the rest of us. And you know, I let this dude, and he's just a business consultant for people that want to grow their channels. And it's like, okay, probably for you because you're not really you're like safe. But like later down the line, you know, people like Markiplier and Corey X Kenshin fucking got to like literally say shit about YouTube, and even Markiplier, who was a big YouTuber, got snubbed by YouTube with his segment for their little game thing. So it pretty much shows that YouTube do not give a fuck what you think. They'll take anyway now, whether you a big YouTuber or a small one. So I'm like, so yeah. So I kind of see the inherent problem with YouTube, but I do still post here, but you know. But sometimes, you know, just to kind of sort of advertise my other stuff. So that way people can like go there. And even now I got like the big three Box Network and like on a Facebook page that links to my website, and that's been going pretty well, actually. Like you think it wouldn't work as well as it does, but it kind of does, and I'm pretty happy about it. Yeah, it's weird though, you know, because it's like I didn't think this was gonna work because I did this before. It didn't work. It's kind of working a little bit, you know. People are actually seeing what I'm doing. It's really cool. Also, so some of my family members see it, so One of the things I really am kind of one of the things I'm like kind of very scared of is like like if you see my content on my website, I'm very like if you see my nightlife content, I'm very vulgar. Like more vulgar there than I am here, especially when I'm doing like nightlife content, which is more of a not safe for work nature. So yeah. Also, also, just to tell you, I do Pony Waifu Simulator, which really is fun, and I get to do little callback jokes on here about it. And it's like really funny because you gotta really understand. You actually really have to watch my shit to know what I'm talking about. So there's that. Um, I think what's really well, great about great about my website is that I just have, like I said before, I just have this freedom to do whatever. If I want to do if I want to do an Evangelion dating sim as the Bugsy Council, I get to do that. If I want to literally be serious and talk about shit I normally wouldn't talk about here on this website on YouTube, I do it over there. If I want to do something a little bit more experimental, I'll do it over there. But the fact of the matter is, now I noticed that on the Facebook page, one of my family members has like followed my stuff, and I'm like, oh boy. It's one of my aunts. They found it, and I'm like, oh boy, they're gonna find out a lot of shit, man. And I'm like, oh god. And I'm just like, oh Jesus. And I gotta like, and I got to literally, honest to God, I have to like really promote nightlife because I'm gonna get back into doing that, and it's gonna, I gotta do that. It's like, oh God, now like my aunts, like one of my aunts know, and it's just like, oh Jesus. And I know I'm old enough, but it's like, I don't want my aunts to kind of, have a really weird image of me. That's one of the things, man. And I've had, and the Power World stuff we've been talking about lately. I just I feel like this game is popular and people just don't know how to handle it. I was listening to a lot of the people that feel the same way I do. It's like they're like, hey, Pokemon ain't doing it, so Power World's doing it, and I'm just enjoying Power World. And I will do a playthrough with my characters on this channel soon. It's just I'm doing a lot, and I gotta do this like early, and I keep getting up late, so it's that kind of shit. One of the other things, I literally hate how people are just going after these artists that are making Power World, because it pretty much shows that these idiots don't want to actually have any competition. It really just shows that they're just straight up Nintendo fanboys. Now you can be a Nintendo fan, but if you're a Nintendo fanboy or girl and you're this fucked up, that's why we call them fangirls, fanboys. Because those people are the ones that are fucked up. Because it's like, y'all mad at a game doing something that Pokemon should have been doing for years, but that's the Nintendo and Pokemon company way. They're always stuck in their ways to try. They're always stuck in their ways to try anything different. The only thing that the Pokemon company has tried different is Pokemon Concierge, which I gotta be honest. I actually enjoyed me and my girlfriend were just sitting there watching it, and I was like, oh, this is nice. This is relaxing. I want more of it. I want more of it. God damn it! I want more. I was like, that's pretty much what I was thinking the entire time while watching it with my girlfriend. I was just like, I want more of it though. Why? Why only like 5 episodes, man? Shit, I need more. You know, they really and the Pokemon, if the Pokemon company, if the Pokemon company really wanted to make this really connected with everything, connected with the new anime, and like between new seasons, have the protagonists and some of the other people that they meet along the way come there and just have them chill. Now come on, Pokemon Concierge would be cool if like Misty or Brock showed up for like an episode and they just chilled. Tell me that wouldn't be cool. And trust me, I like the main character with Psyduck, but like having the other legacy characters over there would have been pretty cool too. Hell, have Team Rock, have like our Team Rocket, you know, Jesse James show up. Jesse James Meowth show up. You know, overworked because they're working at like this. Aren't they working at a cafeteria or some kind of place? So have them come over there, have them be overworked, and just have them chill, and maybe have them like consider trying to capture some Pokemon, but they literally go, "Nah, that's behind us." Like, again, I always think of like ideas like that, and I always try to like write some of them, see how it goes. Like, I don't try to be like I'm a very creative person, but it is kind of true. I am, but I try not to be so boastful about it. You know, like some people will be like, "Hey, you know, look at this and that." You know, I'll promote my shit, but you know, I'm never like bragging like I can do this. I'm the one that does this. I'm just like, hey, I'm doing this. Hey, if you want to look at it, cool. Another before I get out of here because I've been yammering on and on and on and on and on. I just want you all to know that I really, really enjoy every last one of your comments. It just sometimes I'll get a little irritated with some people when it comes to the Sonic stuff, when they're like, "Hey, you're the one that made this," because I find that shit real disrespectful. Because I'm just a schmuck with a mic who just has an opinion on media. That's pretty much all I got. In my voice, it's pretty much all I got. You know, like. And I just feel like some people who watch me sometimes ain't really that observant, you know? Not everybody, mind you, just the ones that are not even subscribed to me and just come in to see the fact that I just did some Archie Sonic Online. Some people will subscribe to me for other stuff that I talk about, but other people just be like, "You do the Sonic. You do it now." I'm like, it's not out yet. Like, don't even get me started on the Archie Sonic Online people that really, the Archie fans that get mad that Archie Sonic Online isn't coming out like on a monthly basis. Like, dudes, it's done when it's done. You can't just rush them. Even like certain Sonic fans and certain Sonic tubers be saying that shit. I'd just be like, so they gotta freaking up in their lives so you guys can get your comic book. But you guys gotta understand that they can't they got lives, and you know it takes a lot for them to just do these comics and have everybody on the same page. And you guys are sitting there going, "No, but it takes too long." Yeah, you guys don't have the patience. You don't have any patience. Fuck, I waited for Power World. Like the moment Power World came out, I was like really wanting to play it from the jump. Or I've waited for, and you know, some people can't wait for the new GTA. I'm waiting for that. I'm I'm waiting for the new Sonic. I'm waiting for the new Sonic. I'm waiting for Sonic. For the third Sonic movie. You know, I'm waiting. I'm just saying, why can't y'all? What's so wrong with having a little bit of patience? Y'all can't just be patient like me and just wait. Why is that so hard for y'all to do? You know? Sometimes you just gotta have a little patience. And yeah, it can be a pain in the ass sometimes waiting for stuff, but you know, that's just how it is. That's how it is sometimes. Sometimes in life you just gotta wait for stuff, and sometimes good things come to those who wait. You just have to fucking just suck it up and just wait for the shit you're waiting for. Hell, don't be sitting there just be like, oh, we're gonna wait for this thing. No, preoccupy yourself. Do other things so that way when you're waiting for something, to come out, it's not really, that way you're just distracting yourself until it happens again. Then you're like, oh my god, the thing I've waited for, it's here. You know, when I actually have when I'm ordering stuff on Amazon, you know, circle related stuff or any game related stuff, I'm usually just waiting. At least those ain't long waits, but sometimes it can be. So I usually just have to preoccupy myself. I literally had to order my I literally ordered my Dreamcast, and that took a while. I had to wait. I still have to wait on the Dream Pie stuff I want to do with my Dreamcast. To get it online. And I looked at how much freaking Capcom versus Marvel 2 is. And I'm like, oh my god. But I also gotta wait for that Dream Pie kit because literally, to get it online, I gotta do a lot of stuff. But the thing is, if I really, really, really want to do that, I gotta wait for the parts for the Dream Pie kit. And there's a way to do it with your Wi-Fi, but that's even more complicated and a bunch of other stuff. But I also found out that I can play old Phantasy Star Online. And I might do that because Phantasy Star is on Phantasy Star is on maintenance, New Genesis on maintenance, and I want to play it right now, but I can't, so I gotta wait. And their maintenance things kind of take a little bit longer, so I'm usually playing something else or playing another MMO that I don't really play too often. But I'm thinking of just getting on one of the Phantasy Star online private servers and just going from there. But yeah. That's pretty much all I gotta say. This isn't really a real talk with Bugsy No Name. This is this is just me. This is just Bugsy. This is Bugsy No Name just talks, or Bugsy No Name. I'm just gonna say Bugsy No Name explains it all or something poignant. I'm not gonna put any this one, I'm not going to put an intro and outro because that would take too long. But next video will. I'll see you guys later. Peace.